What's going on, family? My name is Aaron. I go by the name of Aaron Real Talk. Man, I appreciate y'all rocking out with your boy. I really do, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, the follow, the share one time for the algorithm, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, today, we got a conversation. And this conversation right here, it hit me. It hit me. It hit me because I had to learn this. I had to learn this lesson myself as a parent. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for your grown adult child is stop saving them. And I know somebody gonna hear that and say, but Aaron, that's my child. That's my baby. If I can help them, why wouldn't I? Right? Why wouldn't I not help my child? Because sometimes your help, your help is keeping them from learning something that life is trying to teach them. Let's get into the clip.
You going through stuff with him because you enable everything that he does.
Yep.
You keep every time he about to hit the floor, you throw a pillow and you save him.
Yep.
She said you gotta let life whoop him. And I've been sitting back for like the past year, let life whooping him. Oh, I be sitting in the back like you ain't gonna fight back, swing, do something. Jeez, you ain't gonna pinch nobody. You just gonna sit there.
Hold on, man. She hit it right there, y'all. Every time he's about to hit the floor, you throw a pillow under him. Man. That's the whole conversation right there. How many of us have done that? How many of us have done that? Your child is about to miss a payment. Here comes mom. Here comes dad. They quit another job. Here comes dad. Here comes dad. They made a bad decision. What we do? We clean it up. We clean it up. They get themselves into something they should have known better. They should have known better than to get into. And before they even feel the consequences, we're already trying to get them out. And we tell ourselves we're helping. That's what good parents do. We help. But at some point, you got to ask yourself, am I helping? Am I helping my child get back on their feet? Or am I making sure they never learn how to stand on their own? There's a difference. There is a difference.
I have to let them because I did so much. And I think as parents, we get caught up in this again. I don't want my kid to go through this, that we do everything and then they don't do anything. And then this generation here, they have such a hard time with rejection. They quit so fast. If they try by themselves and it don't work, they already calling you. I tried to get a job and it didn't work. How many jobs did you try to get? One? Go try 10 first before you call me.
Yeah.
They don't like rejection.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. And
This part is important. I tried to get a job. How many? How many? One. Go try 10 before you call me. Right? Go try 10 before you call me. That's not abandonment. That's teaching. Perseverance. That's what that's doing. Because rejection is part of adulthood. You apply for the job and don't get it. You start something and it fails. Somebody tells you no. Your relationship doesn't work. The promotion goes to somebody else. You don't get accepted. Life doesn't rearrange itself because you're disappointed. But here's where I think our generation of parents has to take some accountability. A lot of us said, my child isn't going through what I went through. And we removed so many children didn't get enough opportunities to learn how to overcome obstacles. We thought we were giving them a better childhood. Maybe sometimes we were giving them an unrealistic introduction to adulthood.
that's our fault because the first time things didn't go their way, we made sure that we put a situation in there. And I don't mind helping. I mean, the thing that I've told my kids, I said, look, I want to be the last option. I don't want to be your first choice.
Thank you.
I said, because look, I've given you everything from the private schools to college. You didn't have anything. You had no debt when you came out. Come on now. Let's
Did you
fight.
exhaust all options before you called me?
Yes, yes. And then hey, if you can't figure it out after you spend some time, then I'm here. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
But don't just, hey.
Now that is the boundary. Exhaust your options before you call me. I love that because I'm still your parent. I'm still here. I'm not telling you I don't care. I'm saying, what have you done first? Who have you called? Where have you applied? What have you sacrificed? What have you changed? What have you tried? Because if my grown child calls me every time something gets uncomfortable and I immediately fix it, eventually I'm not helping them solve problems. I'm becoming their problem solving system. And one day, mom and dad aren't going to be here. Then what? Then what's going to happen? My job isn't just to make your life comfortable while I'm alive. My job is to help prepare you to live when I'm gone.
Well, did you go look? No. Could you?
But you know what else? They don't like when it's conditional.
No.
I'm going to help you, but it's going to be on these terms. Well, why can't you just help me? Because you don't do the right thing when I just help you.
Right.
I'm going to help you with your rent, but you need to be in school. I'm going to help you take care of college, but you need to stay in this GPA above.
Yes.
But that's conditional. It's going to be conditional because it's my money.
Everything is conditional.
Thank you.
Your job. You think your job gonna pay you if you don't come to work?
Thank you. I just had this conversation with my son. He said, you only want to help me when it's conditional. I said, baby, everything conditional. The job you got is conditional.
Yes. You show up to work.
The
they
girlfriend
pay
you got is conditional.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah.
Here we go. You only want to help me when it's conditional. Yeah. Sometimes it is conditional. If I'm helping you with rent, I can ask, what are you doing to become financially stable? If I'm paying for college, I can expect you to actually go to classes and take school seriously. If I'm letting you stay in my house as a grown adult, I can have expectations for what happens in my house. People hear the word conditional and automatically make it sound toxic. It's not. A boundary has conditions. Your job has conditions. Your lease has conditions. Your mortgage has conditions. Your car note has conditions. And your insurance has conditions. Adult life is full of conditions, right? Love can be unconditional. Access to my money is not.
On everything.
Yeah.
So your mom, your daughter taught you a new word. She's taught you the birthday. What that mean?
You the what?
You the birthday.
You the birthday. Oh, it's like you the star.
Okay.
Yeah, you the birthday. You the star. You the period. That's how she talked.
Yeah.
If I told her I was doing this, she said, you doing what? I said, I'm doing shit. Not the Shannon. Not the Sharp. Okay, sis. Who the birthday? You the birthday. Okay, little Shannon, little Sharp, little stuff, little pot. Okay, that's how she talk.
Wow. She is really New Yorker.
Yeah, we knew. Yeah, 21. She go to college in New York, and she's like my best friend, man.
Really?
But man, 4 or 5 years ago, I was gonna go to jail.
See, let me ask you a question. Would you have ever called your mom your best friend?
I wish I could have. But life, she went off to college in New York, and of course I live here in LA, and life changed for her, and that's when she started appreciating more of what I do. She called me one day, me and her dad, we give her like a monthly allowance, and we pay for college. And she called me one day, and I said, we're not giving you no more than that. And then she said, bread costs $6. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Bread is $6? I said, yes, Casey. Milk is $5? I'm like, you all right? Yeah. I didn't know food cost this much. I said, because you ain't never had to buy it.
Yes.
But now that you out.
And this is where the lesson comes full circle. She didn't understand what her parents were doing for her until she had to start doing some of it herself, right? Hey, she had to figure it out. right? Bread is $6. Milk is $5. Yeah. Welcome to adulthood. And I'm laughing, but there's something serious underneath that. You cannot fully appreciate certain sacrifices when somebody else has always absorbed the cost. If somebody else pays the electricity, you don't think about the lights being on. If somebody else buys the groceries, you don't think about what food costs. If somebody else pays the insurance, phone bill, tuition, car payment, and rent, you can start believing life just works, right? Things just happen until these bills have your name on them. Right? Until they got your name on them.
World, this is part of your life. You got to buy bread and milk. And she's like, I'm not going to eat then. You need to figure it out.
Yes.
And now she appreciates what I've done more. Now she's more like, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. I didn't know life was like this.
They get a better appreciation when they have to do all the things that you did for the first 18, 20, 21 years that you had to do that they never thought about. Now all of a sudden they have to do it on their own.
There it is. Sometimes appreciation comes through responsibility. And parents, this is the part I want us to really think about. Maybe our children don't need another lecture about everything we've done for them. Maybe they need the opportunity to do some of it themselves. You don't have to keep reminding somebody, I sacrificed for you. I paid for this. I bought you that. I did everything for you. Life has a way of explaining that better than we ever could. Let them pay some bills. Let them hear no. Let them get rejected. Let them figure something out. Let them make a mistake that you don't immediately clean up. And yes, sometimes you have to sit there knowing you can make one phone call, write one check, pull one string, and make the whole problem disappear. And choose not to. Not because you don't love them, because you do. There's a difference between watching your child drown and watching your grown child learn how to swim. And some of us have been jumping into the water so quickly that they never realize they can swim without us. So parent to parent, I want to leave you with this question. When your grown child struggles, how do you know when you're helping them and when you're actually keeping them from growing? From growing, right? I want you guys to think about it. Think about that. When your grown child struggles, how do you know when you're helping them and when you're actually keeping them from growing? Right? You guys make sure to like, follow, share. Leave me some comments below. All right? Leave me some comments below. My name is Aaron. I go by the name of Aaron Real Talk, and I'll see you guys on the next one.